Okay, so chat, I want to go over a little concept today that I feel like it's actually one of the most underused things in League that makes a huge difference in your laning phase and will really, really help you win your lane. I've been coaching a lot of people now, right? Check out the coaching if you haven't already. Coaching every role now up to master and ADC support up to challenger. Throughout my coaching now, I think I've coached around 30 people or something like that, 40 people. I've coached people that were all the way up to grandmaster, and none of them did this thing very well. This applies to top lane as well, of course, are insanely OP. Insanely OP. They're really OP for two main reasons. One is the fact that when you are in a bush, enemy champions cannot see you. But there's another aspect of it, which is when you are in a bush, enemy minions cannot aggro you. To really understand how bushes work and why they're so OP, we need to understand what happens when we auto attack from a bush and also what happens when we use a spell from a bush. Because it's not the same. It's not the same. It's very interesting. So if I Q as Ezreal from the bush, what do you guys think will happen? What do you guys think will happen? TS focus you, 3 hit on enemy, invisible skill shot, ability shows, and you're invisible still. I don't have a bush, so I wouldn't know. You're not revealed. Am I revealed or not, chat? Am I revealed or not? It's important to know. Well, it's kind of a trick question because you're not revealed, but you're also revealed. You know what I mean? So if I now cue the Twitch, you'll see for a split second, don't walk into the bush, Twitch. For a split second, they get vision of me. You see the minions, tiny bit, get vision of me. We can go into the replay as well and check it afterwards. And you can see the Twitch realizes that I'm there, you know? But as you can see, it's very different when I Q from the bush and they get a split second of vision from me versus when I auto attack from the bush. And now you can see all the minions start to attack me here. Don't kill me, Twitch. I'll do it. What do we want to take from this? What do we want to take from this? Let's kill this motherfucker. Fuck you. What we want to do is when we're playing skill shot champions, we want to stay in the bush so that they cannot see us casting the skill shot. For example, if I'm here as Ezreal and I'm outside of the bush casting the skill shot, it's much easier to dodge it than if I'm here and they can't even see me casting it. They can only see it once it's like going out of the bush, right? And if we're auto-attacking, we always want to make the habit of going out of the bush, going back into the bush, out of the bush, back into the bush. And another good part of using bushes here is how you drag minion waves when you want to freeze it. Let's just go back to full HP so I can show this well. I was coaching a guy and I saw that he was freezing, and this was on bot lane, of course, right? But he was freezing like this. I got a stroke. I couldn't believe my eyes. Let's not make us refresh HP. Look at this. Look at how much HP I'm losing. It's unreal. I can't lose this much HP. You know? Unplayable. Unplayable. You can't... If you ever want to freeze, you can't do this. You can't do this. So how do you freeze the correct way? You want to use bushes. So we want to pull the wave here, ideally to the middle bush, and then we go in and out of the bush, and we're dragging the minion wave back and forth. And you see now I froze the wave and I only took like barely any damage, you know? So you want to go in and out of the wave, perma getting minion aggro, then losing it, getting minion aggro, then losing it, so that the minions barely hit you, but you get to keep the wave at the similar state and you get to continue freezing it. Now, ideally you want to do it in the middle because then you take less minion damage because you can pull them without taking damage. While if you're in this bush, you need to go a bit more in and out of the bush and you need to take a bit more damage. Loser nerd. Yeah, I could see that. It's a lot about practice. But whenever I coach someone and I see they do this, red flag, always bad, always bad. And then there's another aspect of using bushes that is more like when you're in a fight. Like if you're in a fight and you're fighting enemy champs, you're like meow, 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 and you're getting low. Let's say I'm getting low, right? I'm getting low, the fight's getting close. Instead of flashing here, and he can flash after me and auto attack him, try to flash here or here. You know, into a bush. What you need to make sure of is once you flash into the bush, don't immediately auto attack, because then it's wasted. We flashed into a bush where they have no vision, and then we immediately auto attack so they get vision of us. So after you're fighting and you're like getting low, let's get low HP here. We get mega low. We're fighting. Look, he's gonna chase me. He's chasing me. Twitch. He lost vision. Can't do anything. That's a pink ward, bro. You can see I flash to the bush and he has to use a ward. And if he doesn't have a ward, he needs to walk all the way into the bush to actually get onto me. And when you're fighting 2v2 and your support can also damage the enemy ADC, this can be like game changing for the 2v2. And then as the ADC, you might ask like, okay, but what if the enemy does that to me? How do I counter it? You ward preemptively. So if I'm fighting here And I'm thinking this guy will either flash or maybe walk into the bush. I'm gonna ward here. Or I'm gonna ward here, you know? Because if you already have vision on the bush and he flashes into them, you can just like auto, you know? You don't have to lose vision at all. And for me, the biggest person that I learned this from was actually Viper. It's the way Viper plays around bushes is so insane, and I want to show you guys a little bit of how it looks, where he does it really well. I mean, he does a lot of crazy things in this video, like he dodges Lucian Q, but there is one clip here where he, yeah, look at how he uses the bush here, okay? How Viper uses bushes is crazy, and it shows you how oppressive it is. Because what you can do is you can walk out of the bush, auto, then go into the bush before they have a chance to auto attack you at all. Look at this. See what he did? Walks out of the bush, auto attacks, instantly back into the bush. Lucian doesn't get the auto. Walks out of the bush, back into the bush. Lucian still hasn't gotten an auto attack. Kai'Sa's gotten 2 autos. Out of the bush, back into the bush. Out of the bush, back into the bush. Lucian can't play. Kai'Sa went from half HP, a bit over half HP. Lucian was full HP, and Lucian couldn't play because of bushes. So Lucian should have warded, because he has a ward, right? He should have warded the bush. But since he doesn't, he's what's he gonna dash in? No, he can't do that. So then he can't play. Can't play. That's why bursts are so OP, and it'll help you so much with the laning phase. You'll get so many bigger leads, and you'll find that you take so much less damage from minion aggro. Abuse bushes, chat. Abuse bushes. Just that alone will make you win lane so hard. It's so much harder if you do it well. Like if you can do it how Viper does it. Right, now let's get a replay. Boom, beautiful. See?
So I was just out here on a nice little walk here in Norway. It's a bit chilly, but it's still nice here in the nature, enjoying things. But then I looked at my YouTube analytics and I saw that barely any of you guys are subscribed. What are you, a loser nerd? Hit that subscribe button. Support your boy. I appreciate it a lot. Hit a like if you're enjoying the video too, and Tar will be very happy.